Glad to have you with us from the Port City. And it'll be the Condors. Kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So South Alabama's offense will have the ball first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
And the Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He wants to change this route. And some room to work. Good, solid tackle. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Not a lot of room to field this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Condors offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Here's how the career starts, his first carry. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Woods. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking for room. It's Phillips. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. Right on the money. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Condors will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. He'll start this drive firing. Pulls it in. It's Phillips. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The run inside. It's Phillips. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Bringing the heat. And they got him. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll pull it down across the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Got the first down. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. Doing it himself again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Headed to the end zone. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To to the ground with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try to pop the draw. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Now he's looking to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 and 2nd and 14. Back to throw, it's right. Keeps looking downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
And it'll be the Condors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. That's caught. It's Hunter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for space. It's Phillips. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Jaguars will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Trying to run, it's Phillips. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Touchdown, South Alabama! They kept it on the ground, and it paid off with pay dirt.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Dropping back, it's right. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's going to run it. Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be short of the line to gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Running inside, it's Phillips. There's a crease. He's at the 40. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Jaguars! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's right. He's got him this time. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quick catch on third down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Condors will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Jaguars will hustle to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with Texas, taking on the Texas State Bobcats. And it's the Longhorns trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Back now to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
The Jaguars will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is when the pressure can... Turning it on! Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. Leaves it with the running back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the option, he keeps it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And it'll be the Condors who will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. The run inside. It's Phillips. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. Give him 96 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. The RPO, it's complete. Bounced off his feet. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Now this offense is back on the field. On the option. Can't get him to the ground.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Quarterback keeper. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're dealing with a second and long. On the option. He'll keep it again on the option. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Looking to throw, it's right. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Stepping to the right. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Finding some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jenkins. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Knocked down for the tackle. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Finds his man, it's Phillips. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Pulls it on the option. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On the draw, it's Phillips. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
The Jaguars line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it, have had very little success. Right back to it. There's some room. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy that you can give the ball that can make such big plays? It makes play calling fun. It makes offense fun. Everything's built off of this, but when you can block it up front and give the ball to a speedster that can fly down the field, offense is a heck of a lot of fun.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Handoff from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check out, see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Quarterback keep. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Condors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. And he breaks the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it required wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Running inside, it's Phillips. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Davenport. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The play action fake. The short hands, it's Hunter. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll send the tight end in motion. The option, the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Motion from the wideout. Jukes his way for more. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.